alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. So the Rockets win the tip. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Now, here's Thompson. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Screen by Sabonis. And it's Fox with the jam.
Nice use of the pick there. Fox lost the defender and capitalized.
Outside, Green. And the layup falls.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
There's a screen by Murray. Sweet move. Right side, Fox. Shoots over Van Vliet. And that one hits back iron.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
The Rockets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Monk. And the shot is good.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Sabonis inside. Fires for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Here's Brooks. Rebound by the Kings.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Monk with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Outside, Fox. Just 5 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off of him. But now that he has that step back 3, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do.
Here's Green. And Ellis with the block. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Now, here's Fox. 5 points in the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Ellis right side.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
From the baseline. And there's the shot. Clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Rockets trailed by 3. Pass to Eason. With some arc.
I'm tossed out and I'm feeling so free. Out of rounds, yeah, out of rounds on me. I'm tossed out and I'm feeling so free. All the eyes, yeah, all the eyes on me.
Ay, give me the chip, I need the championship. Wait, we got a dream, next to the team, yeah, we can handle it. Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ. They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy say that's overdue. My ring said to be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk a mile or even fit into my shoes. Still, I got a lot to prove, but for all that we've been through, this overdue. It's the anthem. Pull up and you know the team is strong. It's your anthem. All my underdogs. Everybody get your hands up. Sometimes it's hard, but we made it through. We were struggling for a minute, so that winning overdue. Yeah.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. We are in Atlanta as the Hawks plan to take advantage of their home floor. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
So it's the Knicks now. Pass to Hart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Towns, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To the inside. And stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Here's Young. And the rejection by Towns. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Knicks on defense. 4-point game. Young outside. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Atlanta again missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Hart. Outside, Towns. Inside. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Johnson. Here's Daniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Young from outside buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Oh, nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Hawks making a change here. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Here's Young. And they recover it.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Brunson outside. Here's Hart. Three-pointer. And it's Jalen Brunson with the three.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Okongwu a screen. Towns with the steal. Here's Hart. Johnson with the block. Now Daniels. Pass to Hunter. Young taking his time here. And it's good off the back rim and in. Young's got 5 points so far.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating, and that unlocks so many other options for him.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. .106 left in the first quarter. And here's Payne out to the right wing. Here's Achua. New York, no good that time either. And so here's Atlanta. Pass to Johnson. Hunter on the wing. Okongwu a screen. Young with no one around. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
One-on-one fast break. Fires from deep. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Here's Wallace. Hunter the screen. Oh, Hunter in position.
The mobility of Hunter. Excellent at setting a firm screen and then the strong roll right to the spot.
Over in the corner, McBride. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Pass to Daniels. Out to the right wing. Here's Rizachet. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. All right, Stan. Hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Back to Brunson. Here's Shamet. At 3 off the mark. Atlanta leading by 6. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
On the wing, Daniels. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Daniels has got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. To the middle. Sims. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's Rizachet. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Daniel. Clock at 6. Johnson with it. Defended by Hart. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Sims. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Daniels, no good. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. Mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here's Daniels. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Johnson. Here is Daniels. Back to Johnson. Cuts off the pass. Here's a Sims. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Johnson with the stop.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Knicks trail by 3. Now here's Payne. Still yet to score. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Young with the ball. Here's the 3. Pass to Hunter. Down low. Kicks it out to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Here's Young. Rebounded by Hart. There's 25 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Towns down low. Here's Anunoby. He nails it, and we're tied up. Anunoby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Young's shot is good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
His first team second.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks ahead. They lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Sweet little floater. Young's got 9 points.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. And you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Here is Daniels. He's got 6. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Knicks trail by 4. Brunson scanning the floor. And Hart has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from free throw range. The Knicks pull it in.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Hart, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Johnson. 11 feet away. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Hawks lead by 4. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges misses. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Now, here is Young. He's got 9. And he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh. That would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Riza in the corner. From past the arc. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Towns the screen. On the wing, Anunoby. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks leading by 7. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. 4 on the clock. Towns with the defensive effort. Knicks trail by 7. Now McBride. Outside, Towns. Here's McBride. Over Johnson. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Pass to Riza. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Atlanta again missing.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
The shot's good. Now it's just a 3-point Hawks lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks lead by 3. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Knicks trail by 3. Here's McBride. Can't get it to fall. Now Hunter. And Okongwu has it in the corner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Rebound by the Hawks. Rizage with it. The Hawks working the ball around. Young from outside sinks the triple. Now that's 17 points for Trae Young.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thank you, David. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Achua off the inbound pass, and that's 2 points on the layup. Achua's got his first points of the game.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Here's Okongwu.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
A dunk by Achua.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Young from outside. It's rebounded by New York.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And stolen by Okongwu. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young outside. Fires for 3. Sends with the rebound. Knicks trail by 5. For 3, Bridges. Matthews with the rebound. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And here's Young. To the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
Excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. changes here. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Hart. Okongwu grabs the board. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Riza in the corner. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. In the corner, it's Bridges. There's the triple. Rebound, Atlanta. Now, here is Young. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Young. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And how about that finish? Not sure if he needed to get that fancy, but it'll be a nice adrenaline burst for him. The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's Young. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Number 15.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Young outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Offensive rebound. Towns. Second shot opportunity. On its way from Young for 2. Misses. And so it's Atlanta with the W. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the...
Yeah, baby, that's why all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe a hoe, got me a whole tribe. The world with no, but then find a song that I can down. Bad do what I say, like my name was sign me out. Netflix her couch, soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees, dark fried rice like Vietnamese. Keanu Reeves, rolling the wanna meet me, girl that cold make it popsicle, outshine all these, no obstacle. Country than Kool-Aid and bags of hot pickle. She gon' keep up moving down to the spot. And baby, that's why I
the time thinking about you.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. You can feel the energy here in Barclays Center. The Nets looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. Now here's Simmons. Banked in off the glass. And you think about the future of this great league, certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Here's Cunningham, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is such a great use of his ball handling skills and size as Cunningham makes a nice play.
Pass to Wilson. Back to Russell. Nets passing it around. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Cunningham. And he drives in. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Cade Cunningham now running that two-man game. You got to stop the ball.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. He talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Cunningham after D'Angelo Russell's miss. Doesn't go that time. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Misses in close. Cunningham looking it over. Off on the layup. Brooklyn trailing. Williams with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. And again, no good by Brooklyn. On the wing, Harris. Shots good by Duran.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Several teams changing it up here. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And when it comes to Jalen Duran, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
Here is Cunningham after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. Misses off the left iron. Russell with it. Now defended by Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And he hits it to tie the game up. Claxton's got his second basket of the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Beasley, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Ben Simmons.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their games.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, that's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
Now here's Beasley inside. Claxton with the steal. Here's Simmons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Pistons have converted 1 or 2 free throws so far today.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Sasser hits them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Down low. Pass to Beekman. To the middle. Here's Clowney. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one is no good. Thompson way outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Sasser with it. Pass to Thompson. Here's Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And Beasley at 6'4", able to rise up and throw it down.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Here's Beasley following the bucket by the Nets. Now Sasser. Thompson. It's deflected, and they get it back. 4 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark. The Nets with the lead. Whitehead deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by Stewart. Beasley outside. Pass to Stewart. 3-pointer. No good from Beasley. Williams with the ball. Rebound by the Pistons. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
There's the pick, and he goes in for the dunk.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Pass to Holland. And it's Beasley in the corner. Here's Sasser. Makes it off the glass. Sasser's got 6.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there. Would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball away.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Wilson left side. Nets passing it around. Outside, Simmons. Driving the lane. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
It's Cunningham with the drive. And Cunningham with the slam. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's Simmons. Misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. The kick out to Cunningham. .106 left here in the second. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And now it's a 3-point Detroit lead. Now, here is Russell. 43 seconds left in the first half of the game. Driving to the basket. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Good penetration for D'Lo right there. Real nimble on the inside. Finds an angle.
Here's Cunningham. And the rejection by Claxton. Russell with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. And here's Russell. Over Thompson. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Pistons on top, up 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Cunningham with it. Fires for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Cunningham's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Pistons.
Right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the 2 areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Thompson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Williams. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Williams has got his second bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here is Harris. No scoring in this one. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. No good from Beasley. Brooklyn trailing. Russell with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Russell no luck. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Nets trailed by 4. Here's Simmons. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Harris. Pass to Duran. Back to Cunningham. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Cunningham's shot is off. Simmons with it. Beasley covering to the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Cunningham left side. Rebounded by the Nets.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And Jalen Duran picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. Screen by Claxton. For the lead. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Claxton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now Hardaway. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 3. 16 feet away. And he knocks down the jumper. Sasser's got it all tied up now for the Pistons. Brooklyn with the ball. Pass to Clowney. Here's Whitehead. He's covered by Sasser. The kick out to Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Detroit, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. And the Pistons making a change here. Sasser hits them both. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Pass to Sharp. Drops in the layup for 2. Sharp's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Pistons trail it. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the 3. Sasser can't hit. Here's Whitehead. Pass to Beekman. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with a wristwatch.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Mets leading by 4. Takes it inside. Bucket is good.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Cunningham outside. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Shot clock at 5. Harris a screen. This one for 3. The rebound by Watford.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pistons trailed by 6. Cunningham outside. There's the lob to Duran. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Cunningham for 3. Drills it from outside.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Whitehead, and Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Nets leading by 3. Martin with the bucket.
Hey, guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys will see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Outside, Russell for 3. Duran pulls it in.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Stewart. Back to Sasser. Over Claxton. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Russell looking around. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Whitehead. And that one is off. Pistons trailed by 5. Hardaway goes in. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Tim Hardaway Jr. delivers.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Also with it. Picked up by Thompson. And stolen by Thompson. Now here's Cunningham. Out to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Over Claxton. Cunningham's shot is off. Nets leading by 3. Outside, Simmons. And he banks in the layup.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by the Nets. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. To the left wing. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Russell embracing the contact.
Call me, it's whatever. Burn at the party. Fly, looking dummy. I'll probably get. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash. It's my lady Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the when they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up from the side and I keep. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep. Way I slide in that coupe, boy, I keep that pump. We done went right there all the way to the sun. Get in the pot, get like a. Why would I keep her? I never went leather. I just went and gave to my brother. But then I owe the supper. Why would you keep a little sucker? Why would you keep a little? Ride the hallway, ride the bus. What my house look like? Walk in, she gon' make it. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash, advance it. Get the Sprite, pull the out the pantry. You ain't fly, you looking dummy. I probably. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash. It's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the when they jump like a bunny.
I'm Brian Anderson. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. And Grant, for each of these teams, wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
Here's Bridges. He gets it in there.
Well, you got to do a lot more than this to stop Bridges. I mean, when he's got momentum behind him, he runs right through the defense.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. The three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
Here's Miller, and he drives in. And Williams punches it home.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
And here's Cunningham outside. And the Pistons, another three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. There's Cunningham with a three. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
The open shot, Cunningham. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Pass to Williams. Now Bridges. With some arc. And he lays it in.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8 points now. Driving in. Misses from short range. Charlotte leading by 4. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
And it's Detroit with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Here's Ball. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Pass to Green. To the middle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Now here's Ball. Back to Miller. Pass to Bridges. Here he goes. And it's Bridges with the jam.
How about that burst and bounce from Bridges on the throwdown as he rolled right by the defenders?
And it's the Hornets on the break. Ball outside. Shot on the wing. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
The Hornets, 16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
They grab their own miss. Holland for 3. That one no good. Hornets leading by 6. And here's Green from the arc. The rebound by Beasley.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Holland. Beasley outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Brandon Miller.
I like whenever Beasley attacks the defense inside like that because it forces them to react.
Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
Nah, in practice, maybe. But although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Richards pulls it in. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Martin outside. Here's Curry. Stewart defends. Goes up at the stripe. Curry, no good.
Yikes. How did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Thompson with it. Martin picks him up. And here's Sasser. No points yet. Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the second free throw is good. The Pistons trailing. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. 2 points. That one goes. Holland's got his first bucket in this one. To the paint. Here's Richards. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Sasser with the ball. And it's man picking him up. Out to Beasley. The 15-footer. Pass to Holland. Back to Beasley. There's the drive. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, I tell you what, Beasley can really move. I mean, his drives are explosive and sudden. The defense has no way to stop him.
Here's man. Up and in on the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Now here's Sasser. No points so far. That one is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
51 seconds left in the second. Pass to Salah. Now Curry. He's guarded by Beasley. Now here's Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hornets lead by 6.
Boy, Curry knows that kind of physical finish can give his team a spark.
Inside. Stewart outside. It's Beasley on the wing. Sasser outside. Outside Hardaway. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Curry with it. Here's Richards. And he goes in for the dunk.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Charlotte on top. They're up by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Now Cunningham to the inside. And the the dunk by Duran.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Here's Curry. And he gets the bucket. Curry's got his second basket. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Cunningham. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
And what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
And here's Curry for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Hardaway. Cunningham looking it over. Cade on the move. Over Curry. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Cunningham's got 14 points for the game.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
And it's 6'10". Jalen Duran is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 14. Pass to Richards. The kick out. Curry. Here's Salong. Outside man. The 3 from Curry. Hardaway grabs the board. A tight one here in Detroit. And here's Cunningham for the lead. He can't get it to go. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Martin. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by the Hornets. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Now here's Cunningham for the tie. To the left side wing. Harris outside. Thompson outside. Back to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. On Tim Hardaway's best nights, Clark, he can light it up from the perimeter.
Yeah, he's got a great stroke and compose matchup problems when he's got it going. When that happens, it forces opponents to adjust their defensive posture. So he's extremely valuable when he gets it going, knocking down shots on the perimeter.
Shot is good by Curry.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Here's Sasser. Tipped. Now the Hornets moving it up. Martin outside. Outside man. Sasser with the ball. And it's man picking him up. Pass to Duran. Sasser outside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Now here's man. Releases from 15. Salong. Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Here's Sasser. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. For the lead. Here's Duran. Out to Beasley. Sasser left side. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Pass to Curry. Six on the shot clock. Here's Richards.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. That one's no good.
Unable to knock them all down, but still, he puts them up by one.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Hornets out in front, leading by a point. And time. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So it's the Hornets now. It's a one-point game. Here's Mann. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he makes a first. So he gets them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Beasley. Cunningham outside. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Right side Curry. Pass to Salah. Up top man. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Richards. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Pistons trail by 3. Here's Cunningham. Out to Beasley. Back to Cunningham. Let's go with a 3. Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Back to Mann. The kick out, Curry. Martin right side. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. Mann's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
There's Cunningham with a 3. Curry surveys. Down low. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the floor.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. With the fadeaway. No good off the glass.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Bridges. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, I love the athleticism he brings to the table. Bridges can really score on the move and still maintain control of his body in those tight windows.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Cunningham with the ball. Inside. And we're going to have a jump ball. Green up top. Bridges down low. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 6. There's Ball with a 3. Second shot opportunity. And it's Williams with the bucket inside.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And that one's good. Cunningham.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Ball outside. To the middle. Left side, Green. Here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by Green. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. The Pistons making a switch here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
That's a big-time bucket from Harris. I mean, so cool, confident, and composed in these big moments. He's made for them.
Williams. Out to Bridges. Back to Williams. Pass to Green. Over Cunningham. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And Detroit has possession. Trailing by 2. To tie it up. Oh, sweet move. Cash. And tie game. Huge basket right there.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. And this was an emotional, no doubt about it.
Just a